Today we're going to walk you through changing out the steering servo arm on the Losi Rock Rey. For this process, you will need a 2mm Allen wrench. The first thing we're going to do is remove the body. There are 4 2mm screws attaching the hood to the cage and 4 more 2mm screws holding the side panels to the cage. Be careful when removing the screws to not misplace or lose the retaining washers. Once the screws have been removed, the body will come right off. There is an additional small body panel you will need to remove. 2 2mm screws hold this panel in place. Once the body panels are removed, there are 2 more 2mm screws right here on the bottom side of the chassis you will need to remove to allow removal of the inner chassis guard. With the inner chassis guard removed, you can access the 2mm screws which hold the servo to the servo mounts. There's an additional screw which holds the drag link to the servo horn. By removing these screws, you'll be able to remove the servo itself. You have 2 replacement options. One is to replace with the stock molded component. The other is to upgrade to an aluminum servo arm for improved durability. If you're having trouble accessing the 2mm screw on the servo horn, you can remove one of the screws which attaches the driver figures to the roll cage, which will allow you to pull the figures back slightly, providing you a little bit more access to the screws. Once the screws retaining the servo have been removed, you can pull it out like so, rotating it so you have access to the 2mm screw which holds the servo arm to the servo itself. This Rock Rey already has the new servo arm installed, and we went with an aluminum arm for better durability. Before installing your new servo arm on the servo spline, power your Rock Rey up and have all the trims centered on your transmitter. This will ensure that you have the arm as straight as possible and require only minor trim adjustments once installation is complete. Reinstall the 2mm screw and place the servo back between the servo mounts. Reinstall the 4 2mm screws that hold the servo in place and reinstall the inner chassis guard. Reinstall the small body panel using the 2 2mm screws and the side panels in the main body. We hope this helps you if you ever need to replace a servo arm on your Losi Rock Rey. Thanks for watching.